all seen or heard about these We Buy Houses type companies. Some of them advertise with signs, some of them advertise with mail pieces, or also on the internet. But what's the deal with them? Are they legitimate? How do they work? And are their clients having good experiences with them? You might be specifically watching now to understand the We Buy Houses San Diego reviews. So we're at a house today that might qualify for a type of situation where these companies might be considered. It's got some problems, some deferred maintenance, some additions that are questionable, but usually there is a motivational factor too. There can be many. Divorce, late mortgage payments, foreclosure, job loss, an inherited home. The list goes on and on. But if your home was just completely remodeled with tens of thousands of dollars, then these companies are not a good fit for you. This one just happens to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home in Chula Vista, San Diego. So we walk through here and we'll check out some of the additions that are probably pretty questionable and weren't done up to code or within permits. Hi everybody, my name is Brian Malo and I'm the president of Trusted House Buyers. We are a local San Diego home buying company that specializes in helping people who need to sell fast and are searching for We Buy Houses San Diego reviews. We can be considered one of these type of companies, and I want to talk to you today a little bit about a few things that might help you understand what we do and important factors you need to consider if you are looking for We Buy Houses San Diego reviews. First, you should understand how the process works. With every profession, there are qualified professionals and there are people to maybe avoid. Does their process make sense, and does it appear that they know what they're doing? Make sure you understand how the company you are considering is going to work on your particular situation, whether it be us or even someone else. They should be talking about a few things in particular. Pay attention to these issues. Should be a cash offer, as-is sale, quick or flexible closing date, and most of them will allow you to leave unwanted or large personal items behind if you want. There shouldn't be any closing costs or realtor fees that you are responsible for. If you're using the right transaction partner, these can all be very true. The sale is typically very easy and legitimate. It's just a matter of working with the right team to make it happen. You might also look for a good combination or sweet spot, if you will, of big enough to deliver on their word with regards to pricing and terms, but small enough to give you the service that you're looking for. Make sure you're vetting them thoroughly. If you are dealing with a real local person who has the authority at the company, or is it a random contracted third party? Or is it even a national referral network? Think about things. Are they registered with the BBB? Do they have any Google reviews? Do they have a website? Certainly any testimonials? Have you met them personally at the house? And do you feel comfortable with them? They should certainly be giving you very specific answers and not like general wishy-washy answers. Of course, if you do decide to move forward with them, they should be able to document everything discussed in written form. It should be an easy to understand 1 to 2 page agreement. And the transaction needs to go through a reputable third party, like a title or escrow company. Anyone who pushes back on any of these items, you might second guess working with. For example, at our company, you can check out our website and look at all the deals that I've personally been involved in San Diego County. Find out what our clients are saying and even understand our why or our core values that guide our day-to-day. So there's a lot to digest there, but with such a large, important transaction, you got to be comfortable with the people you're going to transact with and sell to. I understand why you would want to investigate We Buy Houses San Diego reviews. I certainly would. And these are just some ideas to help build the complete picture of who you're dealing with and support any reviews or testimonials that you find. A little homework or due diligence certainly goes a long way. You don't want to be left hanging out to dry or have them disappear or try for a bunch of last minute maneuvers. We've seen it time and time again where a seller will call us and say, so and so buyer promised one thing and now they're renegotiating. Can you help us? And we do. It's just an unfortunate situation because it gives good companies who operate in this space a really bad name. But I guess that's the case with anything, bad doctors or teachers or coaches, mechanics, whatever it may be. And then, of course, there's some really great ones. We've been helping San Diego homeowners in all kinds of situations sell their homes fast for cash. We love providing folks with an option. It's just an option, and it allows them to sell an unwanted home or one that they need to move on from in a fair, above board transaction. There's never any obligation to hear what we can do, and there's certainly no obligation to get an offer from us. If it works out and that's something that works for your particular situation, great. If not, that's okay too. We want to give you that option. We're here as a local family-run company right out of San Marcos, San Diego, and at Trusted Buyers, we're here to help. We hope we can. If we can't, we're pretty quick to let you know that we can't as well. This way, there's no wondering if you're going to get through the situation in a timely manner. If you're further interested in We Buy Houses San Diego reviews, call our company today. We're at 619-786-0973. My name is Brian, and you can certainly ask for me directly if you'd like to speak. We can discuss how we can personally work with you. We can discuss your specific situation, and then talk a little bit about our track record, if that would help ease your mind. Thanks for watching, and good luck.